Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Live, that is, right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Trying to get back closer to that 3 o'clock hour for sure, for sure, for sure. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Jillian Loftis-Bogue, Nancy Schubert, and Dahmer. So, without further ado, hey Nancy, hey Jillian, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So, happy birthday, I must say. You know, that's 1 year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey Jillian, hey Nancy, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Wow, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Your happy birthday day today. All right, girls. I hope you really enjoy your birthday. Yeah. All right. Have fun. Have an enjoyable birthday too. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. How about them Shin Show likers? How about Doug Bell Bell? I'm sorry. Did I say Doug Bell Bell? That's okay. We'll go with that. Martin Kelly, a.k.a. Smiley, and Diana Gray, and Bill Rogers. Plus my Pokey pals, Ashley Nichole, Julie Regot, Amanda S. Little, and let's see. Oh, I can't forget Carole Donovan and Diana Gray. Got to get them in there too. As a matter of fact, we better post them in right now. Wake up. Doug Bell Bell, a.k.a. Steve Clary. Select Belleville. Choose one. Comma. Carole Donovan. Comma. Diana Gray. Go to sleep. Wake up. Paste that. Select all. Paste that. Go to sleep. All right, have that mentioned in there. I know I need sometimes I just didn't do my foremost in research before I did my research. I just didn't catch up to it all the way, don't you know? Some days I just get it all done before, and some days I just kind of ad lib in the middle. And well, that's what we're doing today. Just a little bit of ad libbing. Hey, today's Sunday, and that means God is on the throne. God's with us every day, but Sundays especially. For some reason, everybody feels a little closer to God on Sunday. Don't know why, but it just reminds us that He's there a little bit more often than Him being with us all the time, which He is. Don't you know? He's always with me, but I'm hoping He's always with you too. All righty, let's see here. We got the weather forecast coming up for you. And the weather forecast is going to be brought to you today by Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. Refreshing Word Fellowship Church is a non denominational Christian church which is located right here in St. Charles, Missouri at 2054 Campus Drive here in St. Charles, Missouri. All right, so come on by. Today we had our 11 o'clock a.m. Uh, services, and then we've got our Wednesday Bible studies at 7 p.m. You can come on into the church at 2054 Campus Drive, or that's in the 63301 area zip code area, and or you can Zoom in. I always leave the link on Wednesdays. Plus, don't forget our Thursday hour of power prayer at the church at 2054 Campus Drive, Refreshing Word Fellowship. Come on in. That's from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. Alrighty, hey, plenty of sunshine today with high temperatures of 89 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be light and variable east to northeast at 5 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable south to southeast at about 5 miles per hour. Monday, July the 11th, we're going to have mostly sunny skies. High temperatures of 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Few clouds and a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible overnight. Low temperatures of 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then for Tuesday, July the 12th, mainly sunny skies, high temperatures of 89 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be north to northwest at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for Wednesday, July the 13th, mostly sunny skies with high temperatures of 89 degrees Fahrenheit, winds north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies overnight, low temperatures of 67 degrees Fahrenheit, winds north to north east just northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Thursday, we're going to have mainly sunny skies. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I had a very itchy itch, and I had to scratch that itch. You know how it is when you get an itch and it really itches? You got to scratch it. And that was my itch, and it itched, and I had to scratch it. Anyway, mainly sunny skies on Thursday, July the 14th. High temperatures of 89 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for Friday, our fifth and final day of our 5-day forecast. Friday, July the 15th, generally sunny skies despite a few afternoon clouds. High temperatures of 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be east or southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. A few clouds from time to time with low temperatures near 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Hey, I got my top chat on there. I'm waiting for my chatters. I don't get very many chatters anymore because I just keep missing my 3 o'clock window, and folks don't know when to find me. And well, I understand. I got sunshine, happy day, sunny day, girl. Uh, sunny day, happy sunny day. Anyway, sunny day, girl. I haven't heard from her in a while, but I keep bouncing around. She don't know when to find me, and I understand. Sweet sunny day girl. That's what it is. I knew I had it in there. Lori Moore, a.k.a. Thumper. She's generally lurking around out there in the internet. She's probably traveling out today, finding her way around town. Martin Kelly, he's ever here again. Every now and again, Mr. Smiley, he jumps around out here every now and again. So we're looking for the chatters, but I don't see no chatters. So anyway, the number to call is BR549. You could call 636-345-1025. That there will be a good number to call. And I can throw you live out there now. I got a cell phone and a prop right here that I can put you right up to the microphone, and we can chitter chat right here on the phone on the show. That I'm going to put it down over here in the comments. We'll just put that right there. Wake up. 636-345-1025. Cut line. Paste that. There it is. Go to sleep. There we go. There we have it. Now we got it. Phone number is up there on the chat line. So if you'd like to chat by phone, just give me a call. There we are. All right. All righty then. How about a song for you? We done today's praise and worship. We done videos, so we went across that route. But words was song lyrics, two hands. No, that's not it. Song lyrics, these two hands. Song lyrics, two hands, Elvis Presley. Put your hand in the hand. No. Song lyrics, no scars. Song lyrics, no scars in heaven, Elvis Presley. Well, I'm not finding it. Scars in Heaven, Casting Crowns, official music video. Yeah, I'm not finding it. So anyway, it was a good song, but I just can't find it. So anyway, we'll do some Elvis religious songs, though. We will do some Elvis song lyrics. Elvis Presley, A to Z. Those are my favorite. Those are my favorite. Not Australian A to Z. Don't like the Australian A to Z. There, A to Z lyrics. This is the ones I like. We're going to get up into the loving of the Lord, into his love. Sweet Jesus, I love. We'll find some love from him. He'll bless all with everything. So, some things we'll love. GI Blues, his hand in mine. Milky Way. Let's see. There's got to be something on this one. I don't know. We'll try this one if I can pull it off. Say, why don't you swing down a sweet cherry? Stop and let me ride. I said, swing down, sweet cherry. Stop and let me ride. Rock me, Lord, rock me, Lord. Calm and easy, yeah. Well, I've got a home on the other side. Swing down and let me ride. Why don't you swing down, sweet chariot? Stop up and let me ride. Swing down, sweet chariot. Stop and let me ride. Well, I've got a home on the other side of love. Ezekiel went down in the middle of the field. He saw an angel working on chariot wheel. Wasn't so particular about the chariot wheel. Just wanted to see how a chariot feels. I said up, swing down, sweet chariot. Stop and let me ride. I said, swing down, sweet chariot. Stop and let me ride. I said, rock me, Lord, rock me, Lord, calm and easy. All I've got a home on the other side. Swing down and let me ride. Ezekiel went down and he got on board a chariot, went bumping on down the road. Zeke wasn't so particular about the bumping of the road, just wanted to lay down his heavy load. Oh, don't you swing down, sweet chariot. Swing down and let me ride. I said, swing down, sweet chariot. Stop and let me cry. I rock me love, I rock me love, calm and easy. Well, I've got a home on the other side. But don't you swing down, stop and let me ride. Well, I've got a father in the promised land. Ain't no more stopping till I shake his hand. I said, a rock me love, a rock me love, calm and easy. I got a home on the other side. Oh, you don't just swing down, sweet cherry. Stop by and let me ride. Swing down, sweet chariot. Stop ahead and let me ride. I rock me low, I rock me low. Calm and easy. Well, I've got a home on the other side. There you go. We'll try that. Yeah. I didn't know. Yeah, if I run, try this one. But Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls come tumbling down. God knows that Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls come tumbling down. I said a good morning star. Good morning, star. I said, good mother, morning, sister Mary. Good morning, brother John. Well, I want to stop and talk with you. I want to tell you how I come along. I know you heard about Joshua. He was the son of a nun. He never stopped his work until the work was done. God knows that Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. And Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls come tumbling down. You may talk about your man of Gideon. You may brag about your man of Saul. There's none like good old Joshua at the battle of Jericho. Up to the walls of Jericho, he marched with spear in hand. Go blow them ram horns, Joshua cried, because the battle is in my hands. So Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls come tumbling down. God knows that Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. Jericho, Jericho, Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls come tumbling down. You may talk about your man Gideon, you may brag about your king of Saul. There's none like Joshua at the battle of Jericho. Tell me, great God, that Joshua's spear was well nigh 12 feet long, and up to his hip was a double-edged sword, and his mouth was gospel horn. Yet bold and brave he stood, salvation in his hand. Go blow them ram horns, Joshua cried, 'cause the devil can't do you no harm. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, when the walls come tumbling down. Well, up to the walls of Jericho, he marched with spear in hand. Go blow them ram horns, Joshua cried, 'cause the battle's in my hands. And then the lamb ran, sheep horns began to blow, the trumpet began to sound. And old Joshua shouted glory, and the walls come tumbling down. God knows that Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. Jericho, Jericho, and Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. And the walls come tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down, 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 tumbling down. All right, there you go. Hey, that's enough. That's enough of Elvis out there, boy, I tell you. We tried. Yeah, we did. What's this? Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, don't know what that was, but it didn't belong. You know, the weirdest things come out of your dentures. I'm serious, they do. I don't know. All right, hey, how about what's going on here in town? Today's Sunday, so there are a couple of things going on. Don't know why they're going on Sunday, but hey, don't you know that's what they do. Today is July the 10th. That's right, and got a few things going on. Newtown Concert Series. That's right, down at the Newtown Amphitheater. They're going to be down there kicking it and rocking it, I'm sure. Tonight around 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Sometime you need to just go out and relax. And well, what they're going to be doing down there is the Retro Nerds from 6 to 9 p.m. tonight down at the Newtown Amphitheater. It's at 1312 Route Royale, St. Charles, Missouri, 63301. And that's at the Newtown uh, Housing Complex. I tell you, they're a city in their own. They are. Alrighty then. What else we got rolling on today? St. Louis Weapons Collection is today's final day for that one. If you're a gun collector, knife collector, whatever, you can get on over to the St. Charles Convention Center and check that out. And then Beale Street Concert Series will be this 13th there on the Thursday, I believe is what that is, isn't it? Wednesday? The 13th, Wednesday, second Wednesday. Second Wednesday of each and every month, the Beale Street Concert Series kicks out, and they'll be running through October. Uh, anyway, Beale Street Concert Series is in the streets of St. Charles Complex, down there at the end of South 5th Street, St. Charles, Missouri. 650 Beale Street, St. Charles, Missouri, 63303. Free Beale Street Concert Series, the second Wednesdays of each and every month. Food and beverages is provided by the wonderful restaurants at Streets of St. Charles. Bring a lawn chair and come out and listen to John Hughes. Sorry, no train date, no rain checks, no coolers, no outside food and or beverages. What else we got going on here in town? You know, this is going to be brought to you by the Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet. That's right. Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet. Come on down at 416 South 5th Street. Not today. They're closed on Sundays. And pick you up some bargains, folks. It's a resale shop and they got the bargains. Boy. You go down there and you say hi to Bev, I guarantee you she'll send you out with a smile. That'll be due to me. You just tell her that Shenandoah sent you, and she'll throw you a smile a mile wide, for sure. All right. Hey, how about the Missouri American Water MR30 340 race? That'll be wrapping up on Wednesday also. Actually, it'll be starting on Wednesday, July 13th, and it will run through July 15th. That's because it's going to die out at Bishop's Landing, 1050 South Riverside Drive, St. Charles, Missouri. And I'm not sure exactly where that is. I believe it's right over the railroad tracks. Well, not the railroad tracks, but the Katy Trail. Down there somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly. Might be by the houseboat or boathouse. I'm not sure. Anyway, no, that's Riverside. Yeah, that's Riverside. Frontier Park is on Riverside Drive. Yeah, I guess it could be there at the boathouse. Anyway, imagine a race across the entire state of Missouri. Just you and your boat, thrown against 340 miles of wind, heat, bugs, and rain. This ain't your mama's boat trip, no siree. You ain't gonna find mama out there. She can't stand it. We're gonna put the big boys out there. Them tough mamas out there are gonna come out there and float that trip. This race promises to test your mettle from the first stroke in Kansas City to the last gasp in St. Charles, Missouri. Just entering it will impress your friends. Finishing it will astound them. And if you was to win it, boy, you'd always thought you was a sort of a legend. Well, you sure would be if you was to win it this time. Boy, boy, boy. It's time to put up your medal and try to prove it. The Missouri 340 is an endurance race across the state of Missouri. Competitors will start in Kansas City and finish, some of them anyway, here in St. Charles, Missouri. Participants are allowed exactly 88 hours to complete the course. So come on in, jump on in the water because the water is fine. There you go. Don't you know? Come on in, my friends. The water is fine. Reminds me of a movie I need to watch again. Sure enough. All right, St. Charles Municipal Band. They'll be playing on Thursday, August the 25th. I believe that is it, August 25th. Now, let's see. This Thursday, whatever this Thursday is. Oh, let me see. It's my clicker off. Thursday the 14th. They'll play the 14th, the 21st, 28th, and the 4th of next month. So they play every Thursday down at 500 South Riverside Drive here in St. Charles, Missouri at the Pavilion in the park, Frontier Park, that is. Free admission, 7:30 p.m. Reoccurring weekly on Thursdays. Bring a lawn chair and a blanket for family and friends and enjoy the outdoor concert free to the public. That's the uh, municipal band, St. Charles Municipal Band concert. All right, what else we got going on? There's a few more things. Another Newtown concert out there at the Newtown Amphitheater on the 16th. That'll be next week. Next week on what day next week? 16th, Saturday. Next Saturday. They're going to be blowing it out there at the Newtown Amphitheater. It's going to be the Plastic Kings. They're going to take the stage at 7 o'clock and run until 10 o'clock. Newtown Amphitheater, 3312 Rue Royale Drive, St. Charles, Missouri. I guess that's not a drive. It's just Rue Royale down there in the St. Charles Newtown complex. St. Charles Farmers Market will be reoccurring on Saturdays and through October the 15th, my birthday. So don't forget to get down there next July on the 16th. And then on the 20th, July 20th, that'll be on the second or third Wednesday. Third Wednesdays of each and every month through September. We got Music on Main. That's right, Music on Main in the 100 to 200 block of North Main Street. Music on Main is a free concert, 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Join us the third Wednesday of each and every month from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. in the 100 to 200 block of North Main Street. Bring your chairs and your to this free outdoor concert. Food and drink is available to purchase. Please, music is going to be put together by Whiskey Morning Band. And so come on down and enjoy. That was on the 16th, right? Yeah, no, the 20th. The 20th. So there you have it. Wednesday of next week. That's Wednesday of next week. Not this week, but next week following. This week starts today, don't you know? Missouri Numeristic Society coin show. It's going to be over at the Cervantes Convention. No, not Cervantes. St. Charles Convention Center on the 21st. Christmas traditions in July. Bingo at the Art Foundry Art Center on the 22nd. So that's a fundraiser for the Foundry Arts Center. St. Charles County Fair. Hey, there you go. St. Charles County Fair is going to be coming down the pike on July the 26th through July 30th at Westmeyer Road, Rotary Park, Winsville, Missouri. Always a fun time at the St. Charles County Fair. Enjoy carnival rides, food and drink, music and entertainment, children's area exhibits, tractor pulls, and more. They used to have demolition derbies and whatnot. I don't know if they still run those or not. Sure would be fun if they did, because, boy, I tell you, I used to really enjoy it going on down there and watching them cars smash into each other. It was always a good time. Alrighty then, hey, those are the events that are brought to you today by let's call it Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie. Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie is a showcase Facebook page to showcase the arts and crafts of Jamie O'Driscoll. So don't forget to pop on over to Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie to check out her craftiness. Okay, alrighty. Okie doke. Hey, Craig, time to get back to work. It is 30 minutes into the program, which means we need to tell a little story for the kids. Hey, kids, it looks like bedtime. Bedtime stories for the children. It looks like live stories. Actually, my grandkids are always getting up at about this time, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'll tell them a story. Jacka and the Beanstalk? How about it? Once upon a time, there lived a poor boy named Jack and his mother. Well, one day, Jack's mother told him that he needed to take a cow and go to town and sell it. Well, on the way to town, Jack ran into a man who told him that he had some magic beans and he would trade these magic beans to Jack for the cow if Jack was so inclined. Well, thinking about it, Jack thought these magic beans just might do the trick for their farm. And so he took the guy up on them magic beans and he took them home. Well, when he got home, his mother, she looked at him and she just shook her head in disgust and she said, "What have you done? You have destroyed our family farm. You have traded our only cow, our only source of income, for some magic beans." And she got mad and she threw them out the window. Well, they must have took into that rich green soil of a farm. And well, lo and behold, when Jack woke up, there's this gigantic beanstalk growed up right there. All five of them beans grew up together, making one gigantic beanstalk. And he was big, boy. And I tell you, Jack, he decided he was going to climb up that beanstalk. Well, he climbed and he climbed and he climbed some more. And then all of a sudden it started to rain a little bit. Well, Jack was pretty, uh, didn't want to slip and slide off the beanstalk. And he saw the little rain cloud. And he went and he talked to that rain cloud and he said, "Please, Mr. Rain Cloud, can you stop raining so I don't slip and fall off of this here beanstalk?" Well, the rain cloud felt sorry for Jack, and well, he went ahead and blew on away and watered somewhere else. Well, that was mighty fine for Jack, so he kept climbing and climbing, and he climbed some more. Then he got all the way up to the floor of a beautiful puffy cloud. Well, he climbed off of that there beanstalk, shaking his foot, testing the cloud, making sure he wasn't going to fall through. Well, he found he wasn't going to fall through, and he started to walking on that cloud, and he was carrying himself along when he saw this big, huge, giant castle. Well, who other can live there but a giant? So he went and he knocked on the door, and well, opened up the door was the giant's wife. She looked down and she saw little Jack standing there. She said, "Hey there, you look like a poor little boy. Would you like to come in and have a little something, something? I'll be more than happy to feed it to you." And so Jack, he came on in and he was sitting there for a little bit. And when all of a sudden he heard a big thump, rump, bumbling coming across the whole cloud. He felt the ground shaking and he knew something was amiss. And the giant's wife, she said, "Oh, you need to hide because that's my husband. He's the giant and he's coming home." Well, Jack, he did hide and he was looking for him. He found himself a really good spot. And the giant walked in the door, busted it open, and he said, "Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smells me the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread." Well, the wife said, "You must be silly. There ain't nobody in here. Ain't no little boy in here for sure. And ain't no Englishman. How can you smell the blood of an Englishman? Must be what I've been cooking and preparing for your supper. Well, the giant, he just kind of brushed it off, and he went ahead and he sat down to eat his supper. Well, when he got done with his supper, he took out his sacks of gold in his room, and he started to count. And he just loved his gold. He loved counting that gold every day. So he went in and he started counting his gold on up. And then pretty soon he fell asleep. Well, right then and there, Jack popped up. And he thought, think I'll climb up on that there table and see if I can help myself to some of that giant's gold. And so he did. He crawled up on that table and he got a hold of that sack and he let that gold down off the table. Then he climbed down the gold with gold in hand and he climbed down that there beanstalk. Well, once he got back at the homestead, his mama, she came out and she says, "Where have you been, boy?" And he says, "Mama, you'll never believe it. I went up there and I found this giant in this giant castle and everything like that." And she didn't believe a word out of his mouth until he said, "I found this bag of gold on the giant's table." And he popped out that bag of gold, and Mama, she just looked at him with awe in her eyes. She was pitiful poor because she had mistaken her son. And so she apologized profusely to Jack. Well, they was rich for a while, and they didn't know what to do because, well, they was spending that money like it was going out of fire. Because, well, they didn't know any better. They'd never had lots of money like that before and didn't know that you're not supposed to spend all your money at once. So that bag of gold didn't last too long. And so Jack decided he better climb up that there beanstalk again, see what else the giant had in store for him. So he started to climbing and a climbing, and he was going up and up and up that there beanstalk. Higher and higher and higher he went. Climbed each and every step of that beanstalk until he got to the top. And this time he knew he could trust that cloud, so he just popped off that beanstalk and he ran his little way over to the giant's house. Well, go and behold, who'd open that door but the giant's wife one more time. She kind of had a soft spot for Jack, and so she brought him on in the house and she said, "Let me make you some cakes and a little bit of milk." Well, she took that cake and milk and she was feeding it to Jack when all of a sudden there was a rumbling and a bumbling and the cloud was shaking and the house was quaking. And all of a sudden, Jack, she says, "You better run and hide." So he did. He hid. And lo and behold, the door comes slamming open and here comes the giant. And he says, "Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smells me the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'm going to grind his bones to make my bread." "Well, don't be silly," said the wife. "So there ain't no little boy in here. Ain't nobody in here. Must be what I'm cooking for your supper." So the giant, he sat down and he started to eat his supper and he felt really good. And then after his supper was done, he pulled out a magic harp that could play beautiful music. Well, he pulled out the harp and he told the harp, he says, "Play, harp." And the harp did just that. Started playing some beautiful, beautiful music. Well, he fell asleep pretty soon and Jack saw that harp and he grabbed a hold of that harp and he just took it and he ran until he got to that beanstalk and he slid on down that beanstalk, lickety split, and got to the bottom of it. And his mama says, "Where have you been?" He said, "Mama, I went back up to that castle again, and now I found that giant, he had this here magical harp. And if you just tell it play, it plays." And she said, "Right." And he looked at her and he looked at the harp and he looked and he said to the harp, he says, "Play." And the harp, it played. And it started playing music right then and there. And it was a singing and a playing. And the mother thought, well, we could sell tickets to this. And so they did for a short while. But Jack just, they was doing pretty good, but Jack didn't think quite good enough. And so he went back up the beanstalk one more time. And when he got back up there at the beanstalk, he just saw that he just ran on up to the castle and he knocked real hard. And the giant's wife, she done opened the door and said, "Come on in again. You know, you got to be more careful though, but because each and every time you leave here, you take something with you. And that giant, he's going to get real wise that there just might be somebody in here whenever he gets home. And so, anywho, he, Jack, he just decided that he was going to make this his last trip. Well, what he found, and behold, this time, was the giant. He come a strolling in, slow and easy this time. Popped open the door to see if he could catch whoever that Englishman was, and they had already prepared. Jack had already hid himself just in case the giant came home. Slipped on in the door, bang, open the door comes the giant, and he lets out a roar, fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'm going to grind his bones for my bread. And the wife, she again said, no, don't be silly. It must be what I've prepared for your supper. And so he sat down and he ate his supper. And then while he got done with his supper, he pulled himself out a goose. And that goose had laid golden eggs. And each of them golden eggs, that giant was cutting up into, using an egg slicer, he was cutting them up into coins. But Jack thought this was pretty nifty. So he waited till the giant went to sleep. And then he nodded goodbye to the giant's wife. And he grabbed that goose and he ran and he ran. Well, the goose started honking as he was running, and the giant woke up, and the giant started chasing Jack. Jack was running across that there cloud, and the giant was catching up smooth on his tail. Jack hit that vine, and he started going down, lickety-split. He was headed down to the ground. Well, the giant, he got on there. He wasn't too sure about that vine, so he started taking it easy. But then as Jack got closer to the ground, that giant, he thought, maybe I better get a little speed on it. Jack jumped off that vine, and he grabbed himself an axe, and he started hacking and chopping. And the mother, she came out. She said, what, pray tell, are you doing? He says, remember that giant, Mama? Well, he's a-coming down. So she grabbed an axe, too, and they both began chopping on that there vine until that great, as soon as that there, they chopped that there beanstalk. Sorry, I say vine is a beanstalk. As soon as they chopped that beanstalk down, old giant fell down to the ground. But boom, he hit the ground so hard that he dug himself into a 60-foot grave right then and there. And all the people gathered together and they just buried him up right then and there on the spot. And then the whole town never had to worry about Jack. The giant never had to worry about the giant again. And that was the way the whole thing happened. Jack ended up with being a rich boy for the rest of his life with his golden goose and the golden eggs which it laid. There you go, folks. That there was Jack and the Beanstalk. All right, there you go. Okie doke. Hey, now it looks like it's time for the Daily Bread portion of the program. Daily Bread portion of the program is going to be brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is the daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2022 will be Job 41 through 42 and Acts 16, 22 through 40. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. Watching out for one another. That is today's scripture. Today's scripture is going to be watching out for one another. All right, here we go. That's not the scripture. That is the devotion. The scriptures will be Zechariah 7, 4 through 10. Those are the scriptures that will explain watching out for one another. Zechariah 7, 4 through 10. Then the word of the Lord Almighty came to me. Ask all these people of the land and the priests when you fasted and mourned in the 5th and 7th months for the past 70 years. Was it really for me that you fasted And when you were eating and drinking, were you not just feasting for yourselves? Are these not the words the Lord proclaimed through the earlier prophets when Jerusalem and its surrounding towns were at rest and prosperous, at and the Negev and the western foothills were settled? And the word of the Lord came again to Zechariah. This is what the Lord Almighty said. He said, administer true justice, show mercy and compassion to one another. Do not oppress the widow or the fatherless, and the foreigner or the poor. Do not plot evil against each other. So there you go. Watch out for one another. Do not try to uh, plot evil against one another. All right. Amen. Amen. That was the daily bread portion of the program that was brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is the daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. So if you believe that you'd like to have the Bible with Briscoe 2022, go ahead and read, watch it, tune in, because it's out here every day. Alrighty, hey, that concludes the Shen Show for today. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Got one more song for you, and it goes up. Oh, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I say goodbye, my friends. It's a time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Says there has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? We're done. We're through. That's the wrap up. We're out. All right. Hey, God bless y'all. Come back and see me tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here. And I hope that you are too. I say I'll be here. Sometime or another, I'll be here. Hopefully around that 3 o'clock hour. Ciao for now.